Today we're going to answer the question, can you really buy a home with just $35,000? And if so, where can you find them? And I have one just listed. Let's go take a look. Hey there, welcome to my channel. I am a real estate broker here in Nashville, Tennessee. We love making real estate insights made simple. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you love it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on today's video topic. So the question is, can you buy a home for just $35,000? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, probably not anywhere near where you live. But I'm a real estate broker in Nashville, Tennessee, and I can tell you right now, yes, you certainly can here. This home is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 960 square foot home. You can see here it's a ranch-style house. This home has been completely renovated inside. It has new flooring, new paint, all new appliances. I mean, check out this gorgeous kitchen with the butcher block countertops. Check out the subway tile backsplash, the new appliances. It also has a separate dining room area or flex space. Check out the size of this living room. Once again, brand new paint, brand new flooring. Look down the hallway. Here are the 3 bedrooms. All 3 bedrooms have nice sized closets. There is a full bathroom, which has also been updated with a new vanity, a new shower, bathtub combo. You can see here outside, this home has a huge front yard. You can see here there is a driveway. This is a corner lot. So you have access to this home from 2 different streets. Look down the road. You can see that this is a very quiet neighborhood, not a whole lot of traffic. And this home is just a short drive to downtown Madison, which is north of Nashville. Okay, so how is it possible that we're able to find a home like this for just $35K? Well, the truth is that this home does need some work. While we did renovate the interior of this home, the exterior does need some TLC. You can see here that the siding is kind of peeling. The paint is chipping. Also, if we come around back, you can see that the back deck is in major disrepair and will need to be replaced. So while the interior of this home was completely renovated, it does need some work on the exterior. And so because of that, it's priced to sell at just $35K. Alright, so let's say you fall in love with the home and you want to make an offer. How much should you offer on this home? Well, keep in mind that anything that is less than $40,000 is considered a low-price real estate transaction. And whenever you have a low-price real estate transaction, you're going to have to pay cash. No banks are going to finance a home for less than $40,000, so you're going to have to pay cash. So you want to make sure that you bring your A game when you're rewriting an offer on a home like this. Because generally speaking, these types of homes sell very fast. And so you want to make sure that your offer stands out among the rest. Now, anything that's less than $2,000, you're also going to have to do what's called a non-traditional closing. That means that you cannot get a title policy on these types of transactions. And so you're going to have to do a little bit extra work to make sure that the title is clear on these types of properties. But if you're willing to do that extra work and you're paying cash, you can find some great deals on homes like this. And so how do you find them? Well, the first way to find these types of homes is by working with a buyer's agent who specializes in finding these types of off-market properties. A buyer's agent, a real estate agent who works with buyers, can set up what's called an expired data bird, which is basically an automated valuation model that lets you know whenever a home is expired off the MLS. And that's a great way to find these types of homes. Because many times when a seller lists a home and they list it at too high of a price, it ends up expiring after 2 weeks, because nobody wants to buy it at the price that it's listed at. And so when that happens, these homes oftentimes go on to being sold for much less than their asking price. And a buyer's agent who is experienced in finding these off-market properties knows how to navigate those negotiations and get you in the home for a lot less than the asking price. Another way to find these types of properties is by driving around your favorite neighborhoods. And when you're driving around your favorite neighborhoods, you'll take note of any home that looks like it needs a little bit of work. When you see a home that needs a little bit of work, you look on Zillow.com or your favorite real estate website and see if that home is listed on there. And if it is, you're going to want to reach out to the listing agent to see if that home is still available. And if it is, you're going to want to make an offer. Now, before we move on to our last tip of where to find these types of homes, I want to give you a word of caution. There are some areas throughout the United States that are filled with what's called hidden lead. Hidden lead is basically lead-based paint and materials that were used in homes built prior to 1978. And so, if you're looking to purchase a home that's built prior to 1978, you're going to want to make sure that you add a lead-based paint disclosure to your contract. Whenever you have a home that was built prior to 1978, there is always lead-based paint or lead materials that were used in construction. And so if you have small children or if you're pregnant, you're going to want to make sure that you add that lead-based paint disclosure to your contract. And this is a federal law. So you're going to want to make sure that you protect yourself and your family by adding that to your contracts whenever you are purchasing a home that was built prior to 1978. So another place to find these types of homes are through tax sales. Every county has a tax sale, and you can find these homes by simply Googling your county and then the word tax sale. And you'll be able to find tax sales in your county. And what a tax sale is basically a county auctioning off homes that have delinquent property taxes. And so you can go to these tax sales and you can find homes that are selling for pennies on the acre. Now, once again, with these types of properties, you're going to have to pay cash and you're going to have to do a non-traditional closing. But you can find some amazing deals on homes that are just a few years old by going to these tax sales and bidding on these homes. So there you have it. Those are 4 ways to find homes like this for just $35K. I bet you didn't think that they existed anymore, but they do. Just remember, you're going to have to put in a little bit of sweat equity. You're going to have to be a handyman or a handy woman, but you can find homes like this. They do exist. You just have to know where to look. So thanks for joining me on this video. Thanks for watching Brickstart. And until next time, I'm here reminding you to make it a great day.